Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Yo. Hey. Me. What is it?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Buying some time right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got his man. This is Walker. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
43, come back. 15, hey, 50, come back. 50, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the zone read, here's Jacobs. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Oh, he lost the football. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. They'll throw for it. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, they need 7.
Yellow, yellow. Argo loop. And rip list. Right side.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow. Easy. Argo on it. Yellow. 0-15. Right side.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Look at that power, deep left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
One last play before the break. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. The third quarter is going to start with a run by Walker. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it has such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pass was thrown for Christian Watson, and now it's second down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Getting even 40 out of that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Jacobs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 12. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hill now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first and 10. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Attack!
To the air, Mahomes. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Attack!
Running left, here's Walker. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Going to the ground again on first. That one good for a gain of 4. It's second down. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
This is Walker on second. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Complete beyond the marker. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
They'll go to the option on second down. Here he goes again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
42. Chiefs 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hill now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line.
A gain of
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here.
22 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Again, 22 yards.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
The first carry now, Brashawn Smith. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit. All set now. First and 10.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
From the red zone on first. No place to go. Ravens take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and long for him here. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
15. Attack.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This one right for Lamar. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Blitz coming, Lamar. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Walker running right. And the cutback to the middle is the right call. That is 8 yards on the carry. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Working quickly here. On 3rd down, Walker. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Yellow. Go up. Hey, 50. Attack. 43. Right side.
He's back to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Yellow. 15, 15. Let's go, Lou Larry. Hey, 43. Watch out. Watch out.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. Will it stand? We got to see what this... flag is all about. All right, backed up a little. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Ravens take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Now it's Lamar. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Get up! Get in! Get up!
Looking to throw. Made the throw as As he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He fields it cleanly. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57, color, 57.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Yellow.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Attack.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yellow. All right, go, Lou, Eddie. Hey, yellow, go. 43, yellow, come back. Hey, 57, color. Hey, 43, 15.
Here he is to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Well, they were lucky to survive that dropped interception, but the game's still on the line here. This is 4th down.
Attack.
Trying for it, it's Walker. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Lamar off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Oh, no. The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Jacobs running behind center. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They stick with Jacobs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. One is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
How about that? The pressure to keep their season going is all on him. Right, kickers. You don't always love them, but man, do you need them in big moments, and that kick is going to send them to the divisional round.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Running back sent in motion. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
15. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Hero, 15. Hey, dribble is. 15. Easy.
One final shot here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, kid? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now in real time in front of our eyes.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rain. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers